Okay, the mic is working. I think. I hope. I did fix it last night. Well, ah, excuse me. Here we go with another stream. We're doing some more Helldivers tonight. It's we got a war bond coming out soon, and I would like to get one. We have a new major order. Two, we have the Warhammer um, war bond is coming out in like maybe a few weeks. The actual they dropped a teaser. They like a really short teaser. They showed a bolter pistol, like a human-sized bolter pistol, which I mean semi-automatic, heavy pen, explosive secondary. Huh? Are we getting one of those? I'd really like one of those, frankly. And then everyone is pretty sure that the suit that the guy's wearing in the trailer, because you only get to see like the forearm. The dude's wearing, what is it called, carcassin pattern, guardsman armor. It's either like if we get that suit, that's like a medium or a heavy suit, one of the two. They didn't really show much else of anything, but the announcement is in 1 week. As far as like the full trailer drop, it's in a week. So I'm excited, but it's a legendary war bond, so that sucker's going to be 1,500 super credits. And right now, I'm about 1,000 short, just under 1,000 short. But I'll probably end up dropping. I'll probably end up dropping some cash for it. I'm not gonna lie. And at the least, with some of the little fragmenty bitsy bits of currency I have made being affiliate in some subs and stuff like that, it, it may offset some of that cost a little bit. But what are we doing? What are we doing today? What's our objective? Okay, so we're in phase 3 of lightning intercept. X-45 is a hub planet for facilities dedicated to their new orbital superweapon. X-45 must be liberated in order to seize the data we need to decisively destroy the superweapon. Enemy positions are well fortified, expect heavy resistance. Liberate the planet, secure the intel, prevent further mass casualties of the automaton superweapon. Basically, the bots made their own Star of Peace, which is a Death Star that black holes things instead of exploding them.
We have nearly freed a planet from the enemy. Your presence could decide
I
its
guess.
fate.
So we gotta go take care of that. Oh. Okay, that's a really cool screenshot. I'm not gonna lie. So Copessa is in trouble. Ooh. Oh shit, we only have 3 days to do this. Okay, we're already halfway. This was probably a 2-day timer. We're already halfway through it. I'm really. Oh, strategic opportunity. Automaton resource extraction. So they're just coming here to steal our shit. Okay. So, I mean, extra metals is okay, but I'm already at my wallet's already full there. It's been full for like the last like 3 major rewards that I've received. Oof. We're already almost there. But we're going to need to capture Vega Bay. Low resistance at least.
To expel the bots from this world. Will you join them?
Well, let's go do our part.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
I haven't been feeling well for the last like 2 days. By the by, I think it's something I ate because like Tuesday we had a rough day, a long one. It was hot as hell outside. It was like 115 real feel, like 105 regular temp. It was fucking brutal. And then had to help move some like largish furniture. I'll keep using the gallon. I need to know that sucker up. We had to help move some larger.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Okay, bye. We had to move some large furniture in the heat, and it sucked. And you know, I'll bring a bullet shield. Why not? But we had to remove some, move around some large furniture. Kind of sucked, and then I'll go with. You know, I'll go with that. It's cold, so it should help with the heat of the laser here. A sudden QuickTime event has joined the mission. What a clever name. But anyway, I think that took a lot out of me. Moving a couch, 2 couches that are large in that hot of weather, not great. And like I said, I think it took a lot out of me. And then I think I ate either something, ate a little too much of something, or just ate something that was just not sitting right with me. Because my stomach has been, it wasn't really off yesterday. It wasn't really off yesterday, but it's been off today. But yesterday I was like falling, I was having to do some like inventory stuff on a computer at the warehouse, and I was literally just falling asleep in the chair for like a solid hour. And then I was getting really tired early here, so I ow. That's what I get for not looking.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
But yeah, my stomach was like kind of okay yesterday, so it wasn't that big of a kerfuffle last night. But this morning, it was like kind of there, but I was just really fucking tired. Like I got like 7.5 hours of sleep, give or take, last night. It should have been enough. I start getting on the road for work, and I'm just like, I feel like crap. And I was like trying to fight falling asleep on the way to work. And then I was driving the truck this morning, and I was going to the first place. It wasn't too bad. I was still really tired. Then going to the second store, I was like really having to fight falling asleep. It fucking sucked. I was not okay. I was like resisting falling asleep standing. Is how bad it was.
Sample collected.
So I got off a little early today. Well, fairly early. I only worked about half my shift because like I can't drive like that. And it really didn't stop until like a long while after I got home. So that sucked. Missed a couple of hours.
I've got you. Thank you. Tagging location. East. Sending in an eagle.
Attack underway.
Dropping a pin. Southeast. 100 meters.
Okay, good. Tank's dead. We're good. We're good.
Frost fabricator. Objective located. East. Close.
Yeah, rough day. I'm kind of feeling better, but I'm kind of not. I'm at least not like
100 meters.
having to
Sample collect.
fight being tired. I'm still tired, but it's not like I'm falling asleep.
Requesting orbital.
I don't know what I ate that was messing with me, but it was not fun.
Calling down a sentry. Calling down sentry. South. Supplies. Enemy elite. Southwest. 100 meters. Get some! Get some!
Objective complete.
Bots. Southeast. Requesting air support!
Here comes the cavalry.
Requesting air support. Calling in a hell bomb. Thank you.
Outpost destroyed.
Heavy. Calling down a support weapon. Ending in an eagle. Heavy. Southeast. Close. Clear the area. Marking location. Affirmative. Thank you. Requesting air support. Calling down a support weapon. Reloading. Affirmative. Thank you. Dropping a pin. Southwest. 200 meters.
That name was fight. Yes. I also fight for Super Earth. Does that count?
30 minutes remaining.
Eagle. Come out.
How you going today, Your Majesty? Oh. Well, that's okay. The problem. How you been? How you been today, bro? I've kind of had a bit of a rough one.
How'd you like to taste the freedom? Requesting air support.
Yeah, you said you're working in the hospital section today, right?
Found something.
Remember, don't let the patients bite you. Okay, that usually doesn't go very well.
Sending in an eagle.
Well, easy shift is good.
Objective nearby.
You have been a stalwart line of
I had a
extract
what's going on with mine? Okay, so I think I've talked about this maybe a little bit. I know you weren't here for yesterday's stream where I was talking a bit.
Reloading.
Where I had a short, like, not even 2 hour stream yesterday. I wasn't feeling great. Ow, my face. So long day on Tuesday, right? We had some extra stuff to do. Like I had to move some couches longer into the day than work normally gives. I got paid an extra $40 for it, so like
Here.
getting there.
Thank you. Bots. south.
Yeah, these guys just chug through them.
Reloading.
Okay, good. Turret's down. Not that one, though. So, a lot of exertion trying to get them couches out. And that took a lot out of me, for one, but the next day I was after like regular duties and stuff, had to do some just some inventory work, like putting stuff into the computer, like, hey, these items are like over here. Yeah, my fucking Watson's been sitting at like almost 15K for like a while, and it's like I feel bad not figuring out how to get that shit set up. I gotta do that. Anywhoops, fucking was doing inventory work yesterday, and like 45 minutes to an hour into it, I just started like falling asleep in the chair. And I had to do my job and like literally like fight catnapping the entire, like almost the entire time, not quite the whole thing. That last hour or so, I finally quit like fucking like slipping into sleep and then not. And I went to bed early last night because
Hold position.
I went to bed early last night
Bots west.
because I was just that tired, right? I wake up this morning, I get myself ready to go, I get in my car, I start making my way to work, and it hits me again. Like super sleepy, right? I just keep feeling worse and worse by the time I get to work. Is he in trouble? He might be in trouble. And when I'm at work and I'm starting to get to the first stop, I'm kind of having to fight being sleepy and feeling lethargic, and like my strength just isn't there. Get done with the first store, start heading to the second one, it hits even harder. Get that store done. Get back to the warehouse. I'm struggling to not fall asleep standing. I shit you not. It's kind of hard to do my job that way. It's kind of hard to drive a truck that way. I can't fucking do a damn thing about it. I already had a bunch of caffeine. It wasn't doing shit. I was just... It was beyond my fucking control. So I left early. Drove home. I napped for like an hour and a half. It did not help very much. And it didn't stop pretty much until like 3:30, 4 o'clock. And I had a nice little bathroom break. And I'll put it like this: I became 2 pounds lighter very quickly, but I'm still tired. Just not as bad. So whatever was fucking going on in my stomach just was sapping everything out of me. I think it's mostly done for, and this kind of thing has happened before. I've got a really sensitive gut biome situation. Oh, bad throw. I got a really sensitive stomach and stuff, and this kind of thing's happened like once before.
Enemy tactical asset within threat range.
But
Rare sample acquired.
thank you, very cool.
Heavy. Northwest, 50 meters.
I feel bad for having to leave early, but I can't exactly do my job very well or at all in that kind of state. And if I fucking fall asleep at the wheel, you know, in a box truck, it's a very bad thing. So it's about how my day's gone.
I'm out.
Oh, fuck me. Come on, boys, you can do it. You got this.
Last reload.
I've still got work tomorrow. I'm hoping whatever's up with my stomach is kind of over with. It's still a little there, but
Engaging terminal.
I'm not falling asleep. Have some war for Red Winter tomorrow. Yes, yeah, we're still gonna do that. I have Chivalry downloaded. Like, I'm good. Other than like setting up controls to get my graphics done, which I could do just right when I get home and like get cleaned up and stuff. I'm good to go. And it's my day off the next day, so I can be up for a while.
Reinforcements.
Heavy, south.
That's a
On
tank.
calling in an Eagle.
Oh, it's still up. It's still up. Nope.
Heavy, south. Close.
Calling down a support weapon.
Requesting air support.
Delivering payload.
Requesting tac back.
Thank you.
I need to go get my stuff.
Requesting sentry. Orbital inbound.
Calling in extraction.
I've been on this for the last couple of days. Well, yesterday and today. We have a Warhammer themed war bond coming very, very soon. It's been confirmed for like a couple of months now. They just dropped a teaser.
Northwest.
Oh, hi there. They just dropped a
Sending in an
teaser
Eagle.
like today. The actual full trailer is coming out on the 30th. And at least from the teaser, we're getting a human-sized bolter pistol. I am really fucking excited.
Rare sample
I
acquired.
really, really hope it's like explosive, heavy penetration, because it's a fucking bolter. It should be like heavy pen. That's what it's literally designed for.
Sounds heavy. How about a nice cup of liberty?
But and as far as the suit, we think, just given by the gauntlets that's shown when the guy's like picking up the bolter pistol, it's a Carcasson pattern guardsman armor, which I don't know too much about that suit, but I've seen pictures of it, and it's like, okay, this is either a medium-sized armor or it's a heavy-sized armor, but it's going to be plenty of protection. No idea on what the armor abilities are going to be, but one of my favorite bits in 40k is literally just guardsmen, because I love just regular dudes like having the balls to face like orcs and demons and chaos spawn and aliens by the fucking millions. It's like just mad respect. Also, I hope we get a las gun because I really like las guns. We'll probably get a las gun.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. Pelican 1, landing
We have
in
laser
progress.
weapons in Helldivers, but none of them are like. Enjoying it? Yeah, look, your fucking copy paste text over there fools nobody.
Reloading.
Mr. Bot, I'll remove your stupid butt in a second. That's a tank.
I'm out.
Eagle 1 returning to destroyer for resupply.
Calling down a sentry. Affirmative.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted.
Alright, I gotta remove
Pelican
this
1 beginning ascent.
fucking asshat out of my chat here.
Another sweeping victory for Super Earth.
Wait, I haven't modded you? No fucking way. Hold up. Damn, I thought I did that a while ago. I got this one, but like, there you go. Don't tap out of that, damn it. And bam. My king, you have been knighted. I don't know how that works politically. Yeah, we gotta get those channel points things done. On Saturday, I plan on just getting some like basic housework done. Because it was like a little bit cleaned up before my roommates left for their trip. They're going to, I think it's Offkai in California. And like they're not here, they're not back here till like Monday.
Well done.
So, but I want to clean the place up a little bit.
Mission
No, I forgot that they were going on their trip. So it's gonna be me, you, and like anybody else who's got chivalry.
Engaging
Yo,
orbital
game, why you dropping frames? Why you do this? He can probably catch us on the next one, because I'm pretty sure he still has it downloaded, and because he was playing it not too long ago. But he's not gonna be back till Monday. So just be you, me, and whomstever else. And you may have to bear with me. It's been a while since I've played a swordplay game like that. But I will manage. Two dudes are bringing stealth suits to a mission where we're going to be made the moment we drop. I don't know if that's going to work out so well, but at least they're quick about it with their light armor over there.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Also, by the way, some of my stats for the ad stuff has actually like come in. I have made 35 cents, and I've only done like 2 streams, I think 2 or 3 streams where I've been like running ads and stuff. It's a lot. It's actually better than I thought. I thought I was going to be waiting a little while, and then it's like, oh, here's like your $3 to $5 for like your 1,000 impressions or whatever. I thought it'd be waiting like a couple months. No, it just takes a couple days and it's in there. So like, hell yeah. I can hit the dollar menu.
Go now, Helldiver.
I can hit the dollar menu soon.
No step that is not hindered by that corpse
Get me a
of that
McDouble.
comrade.
Objective critical strategy no longer available.
Orbital incoming.
Orbital incoming. Package dropping package.
Okay, I don't think we'll have to worry about down here. I think up top side here has enough. No, it doesn't. We're gonna have to go to the bottom.
Dropping package.
Notifications.
Package. Southeast.
Calling in an eagle.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry. Have a taste of democracy.
I might blow up my own turret with that, but he's too close for missiles anyway.
Dropping package.
Yeah, missile turret's gone.
Package.
Throwing grenade.
Package acquired.
I don't know how that fall hurt me other than I landed on my face. That also almost landed on my face. Jesus Christ.
Get some!
You have
Get
been
some!
line of freedom. Extract when ready.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone. This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
Marking extraction point.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
Those were some very well placed smokes, I will say. Kind of cool that we caught a good sized streamer. Add him to the group. It's funny how like some of the I think at least two of the larger peeps that we have found have like Twitch trot kind of sucks, and it's like interesting. One of my I find it funny, and two, it's like, okay, kind of good for us if we can. I mean, starting like something that's like Twitch Trot, where it's like, hey, we're like a company, we're like a big group. There's like money involved. There's contracts and shit like that.
The enemy has launched a
That's way
cowardly
outside of my
attack
wheelhouse.
against one of
But
the planets.
one of my roommates
Will you defend
is a streamer, and she's been doing it a lot longer than me.
Well done.
And she's
Coordinates locked.
pretty, still a lot
Help
bigger
pods prime.
than me. Like, I don't know,
Engaging orbital thrusters.
by like 20 times. Like she's like established, right? Her
Orbit
experience with
synchronized.
groups. What an interesting map. They just built the city in the valley.
Here?
But her experience with groups, or any like the point we saw, I'd like to as well. We got to reach out. We got to reach out soon. Ow, fucking hangnails. But my roommate's experience with groups, not even like pony related, it hasn't been good. It seems like any of these like major or like smaller network groups, the people who run them are like absolute dicks. And I don't know why that is, but it seems to be really common. Which, I mean, it kind of makes me mildly nervous of like, if we ever get that big and we decide to do that, it's like, okay, are we going to become the assholes so that we can make money, or not? I'd rather not become the asshole that wants to make money. Frankly, I'd rather just help people. That way they're just like, you know, kind of independent. There's a lot of corruption in those fucking groups. We just gotta make sure we don't live long enough to become the villain. Or actively become them. Oh god, stealth armor guys are running the arc grenades.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Oof.
Launch initiated.
Ah, he's in the Adlands. That's right. Make me money. Like 1 penny at a fucking time.
Spot outpost spotted!
All the galaxy looks to you for salvation. Let nothing stand in the way of liberty.
Sending in an eagle! For prosperity! Calling down equipment! Drop ships! Jetpack inbound! Requesting air support! How'd you like to take... How about a night of liberty?
Holy fuck. Ah, okay.
My life for Super Earth!
Can I have my mini nuke, please? Thank you.
Sending in an eagle!
There, enjoy that.
Mag's empty!
It's the cankles, right? I gotta, or not the cankles, the hip joint. That's it.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldivers.
And we got fucking.
Blasting advanced weaponry! Last reload! Heavy, north. Close. Bots, northwest. Bots, north. Requesting orbital! Requesting air support. Heavy, southeast. Close.
I'm almost out of ammo. This is not good. I don't want to use my nuke because my boy is too close. This might work.
Warning, you are leaving the mission area.
Heavy, southwest. Thank you. Bots, northeast.
Tagging map, north, 300 meters.
Okay, so there is a way through the mountains. But I kind of wanna P4. Shit, I don't know if P4 is technically equipped for something like that.
Freedom requires firepower.
Bot fabricator, southeast, 200 meters.
Observe.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Requesting equipment.
Sending down
Dropping a
support
camp,
weapon.
north.
Southeast.
far.
50 meters.
Are you back from the Adlands?
Bots, northwest.
I think you should be back from the Adlands at this point.
Engaging. I'll take it.
Ugh. Oh, my neck muscles is tight. No fun.
Found something!
Enemy tactical asset within range.
Heavy. South. 50 meters. Sending in an eagle.
Ooh, good shit.
Objective complete.
Bot fabricator, northwest. 50 meters. Bot fabricator, northwest. 100 meters. Sending in an eagle.
Calling down a support weapon. Requesting orbital
Tagging location, north. Objective located, northeast. 100 meters. Requesting air support. Sending in it.
Found something. Attacking map. Northeast. 300 meters.
Requesting air support.
Keep Liberty.
Outpost cleared.
5 seconds.
Tagging map. Northeast. Calling in orbital strike.
Calling down equipment.
Requesting advanced weapon. Marking location. Cancel that.
Drop ships.
Found something. Requesting air support.
Reloading.
Dropping a pin. East. 100 meters.
It's actually trying to turn his head. Ow! They adapt.
Orbital inbound.
Get some. Get some.
Dropping a pin. North. Requesting orbital strike.
Liberty dispensed.
New mag.
Requesting tac pack. Calling down a support weapon.
Rare sample acquired. How about a nice cup of liberty?
Advanced weaponry. Orbital inbound. Sending in an eagle.
Well, that was all very cool.
Requesting equipment. Sending in an eagle.
Here comes the cavalry.
Another step towards galactic liberation. You may extract when ready. Requesting air support.
Feels good. Marking location. Supplies.
Tactical asset near your position.
Tagging location.
Heavy, northeast, 50 meters.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Marking location.
I need supplies. Thank you.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Heavy. Bot fabricator. Southeast. 100 meters. Requesting air support. Ah! Thank you. Heavy. Southeast. On my position.
Cancel that. East. Heavy. Bot fabricator. 50 meters.
Mission map updated.
I'm out.
Calling down a support weapon. Dropping a pin. Southwest. 200 meters. Bot. West.
Sending in an eagle.
Democracy's on its way.
Get some! Get some! Heavy.
Enemy down, baby. Here comes the cavalry.
Bots. Northwest.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Extraction is available.
Northwest, 50 meters. I'm out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Tagging location. Calling down supplies. Bots, south. Supplies. 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 Thank you. Enemy elite. 100 meters.
Calling in extraction.
Calling down equipment. I'll take
Extraction
it.
request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Calling down a support weapon. Reloading. Sending in an eagle. Marking location. Never mind. Northwest. On. I'm out. Sending in an eagle.
Nailed him.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds. clear landing zone. Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. Pelican 1 landing in progress. For liberty!
Requesting air support. Sample collected. Requesting orbital. Requesting air support.
Administering freedom.
Rare sample collected. Marking location. Drop to enemy. Marking extraction. Affirmative. Follow me. Fire in the hole.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Reinforcement budget depleted.
Strike. Requesting orbital.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
That was very GG.
Another victory for the right side of history.
A lot of dead bots down there. Good job.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Get right back to my ship. And we'll go find another crew. Oh, what could I bring that I want to keep leveling up? It's really weird that for a pump action shotgun you can get a 4 times on it. I mean, it's got some range, but like, damn, it's quite aggressive on the range. You know, you can get a sniper scope for this thing, but the 4 times is just perfect for it. by the time you get into 10x range, it's the damage fall off. I feel like it's just maybe a little too aggressive.
One shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae gestates within the gloom as we speak.
Allied destroyer coordinates received. Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Oh, we're spawning very close. Oh boy.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
You know what? Gamer chair instead. Yeah, you know what? We got enough firepower between us all. I think we'll do just fine on this one.
Hellpod launch initiated.
This load time leaves something to be desired. There we go.
If the automatons can feel regret, they shall feel it soon.
Sending down equipment package.
Freedom requires firepower. Support weapon inbound.
Orbital incoming.
Rare sample acquired.
Automaton outpost scrapped.
Requesting fortifications.
Requesting air support.
Heavy, west, close.
Democracy delivered.
Dropping a pin. Southwest, 50 meters. Tagging map. Southeast, 100 meters. Dropping a pin. Northwest, 100 meters. Bots. Southwest, 50 meters.
High priority target neutralized.
Sending in an eagle.
Objective located. West.
Requesting air support. Dropping a pin. Northwest, 100 meters.
Heavy. Southwest. 50 meters.
Enemy tactical asset within range.
100 meters.
Reloading.
Enemy
vent.
tactical asset within range. Democracy delivered.
Mag's empty. Grenade! How about a nice cup of liberty? Sample collected. Heavy, on my position. Last reload. Thank you. I got the terminal. Heavy, north, close. Freedom forever!
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective
Heavy, on my position.
available.
Reloading!
I got the terminal. Hellbomb armed. Clear the area. Hellbomb.
Injury? What injury?
Dropping a pin. Southwest, 100 meters.
Requesting advanced weaponry! We've got equipment. Sending in an eagle!
Delivering payload.
Bot outpost!
Calling down a support weapon.
Requesting air support! Requesting air support!
Elite Liberty.
Requesting orbital!
200 meters.
Engaging! I'll take it. Sending it!
Delivering payload.
Sending in an eagle!
Requesting air support.
Bot fabricator, southeast, 100 meters.
You've done
I'll
your
take it.
duty. You may extract with honor. Outpost cleared.
Dropping a pin. Northeast, far.
Affirmative.
Requesting walker.
Freedom never sleeps! Found something! Supplies. Sample. Southwest. Walker. Thank you. Rare sample acquired. So,
Orbital inbound. Sending in an Eagle.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
got a sample.
Reinforcing. That's called democracy.
Heavy,
Requesting air
northeast,
support.
50 meters. You're back.
Get some! Get some!
Sending in an Eagle.
Heavy, northeast, 50 meters.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
You're back. Had a sting.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
I'm out. Calling down a support weapon.
Found something. Marking location. Supplies. Tagging location.
Bag's empty. Drop ships! I'm out!
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Requesting air support.
Coming in hot.
Found something.
Someone withdrawing to rearm.
Rare sample acquired.
Should be able to sneak into the back under the snow cover and start dropping TNT into places that it shouldn't be.
Extraction is available.
Fire in the hole!
Outpost destroyed.
Requesting air support.
Automaton outpost scrapped.
Reloading!
Requesting air support.
Mag's empty!
Sending in an Eagle.
Thank you.
Sending in an Eagle.
Reloading!
Outpost destroyed.
southeast. Close. Sending in an eagle.
Unleashing democracy.
Heavy. Southeast. Close. Thank you.
Requesting orbital.
Requesting air support.
Outpost destroyed.
Orbital inbound. Heavy. South. Close.
Democracy's on its way.
Bot outpost destroyed.
Got him. Affirmative.
Calling in extraction.
I'm out.
Coordinates received. This is Pelican 1 returning to extraction radius.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
My life for Super Earth. Found something. You're back.
ETA
Heavy.
T-minus
On
1
my
minute,
position.
30 seconds.
Mag's empty.
Forever!
Sending in an eagle.
Here comes the cavalry.
Sample.
Eagle 1 rearming. Be back shortly.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Throwing grenade.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Supplies.
Have a taste of democracy!
Calling down a support
Tagging
weapon.
location. Cancel that.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Objective located. Northeast. 100 meters.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone. Calling down a support weapon.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Fire in the hole.
Support. Orbital inbound. Requesting air support.
Have a taste of democracy. I'm out. Heavy. East. 50 meters.
Requesting air support. Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Sending in an eagle.
Objective located. On my position.
And there's the stream boot bot. Lovely.
I got the terminal. Hellbomb arm! Clear the area! Reloading! Objective located. East. On my position.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a Hellbomb.
Marking location. Get.
Calling in reinforcements.
Engaging terminal.
Request approved.
Hellbomb armed.
Reinforcements
Clear the
have been
area.
launched.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Heavy. South. 50 meters.
Orbital inbound.
Heavy. Southwest. Close. Requesting air support! Out of ammo! Sending in an Eagle! Requesting air support! Reload! Requesting orbital! Marking extraction point.
Sending in an Eagle.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Budget depleted. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
Should have known, bud. Should have, woulda. Oof. That was a good round, though. Hopefully this rifle's up to level 10 now. I'm pretty sure it's like level 8 or... Well, if it's level 8, I should hit level 9. Ugh. Frick. It's only 8:30. I'm already yawning. Then again, I haven't slept well for a couple of days, given my tummy issues and shit. I'll give it a couple more rounds. I'll do my wind down, and I'm gonna go to bed.
A victory.
Allied
so
destroyer
it's
has
level
left
8 now.
squad.
Really good.
The bridge is yours, Helldiver. Take us to the fight.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Huh. Man, I really can't wait for the next for the fucking Warhammer War Bond. It's probably going to be another like 2 weeks after they drop the trailer.
Mission coordinates locked.
Eradicate.
Hellpods prime.
It's probably going to be another 2 weeks after they drop the trailer for it.
Orbital thrusters.
Is when it'll show up. But I've wanted another secondary for a while.
Synchronized.
I wish there was a little bit more variety in secondaries. Like what we have is fine. You've got something that does every job effectively, like a mini package of everything that does a job. But at the same time, it's like, how about a little more? Okay, good. He's got the other one.
Hellpod launch.
Let's do it, rookie. We got this. Totally got this. Don't worry, Morty. Quick, in and out, 20-minute adventure. Hello there. Oh, God.
Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
Reinforcing!
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Reporting to the front. Requesting air support. Going. Request.
Deploying sentry.
Can I get my shit, please? Thank you.
Reloading. Orbital inbound. Requesting orbital. Rare sample collected. Sending in an eagle. Sample collected. Sending in an eagle. Dropship! Steering you! Throwing!
Oh shit.
Requesting air support! Dropships! Calling down a sentry! Sending in an eagle!
Here comes the cavalry. One withdrawing to rearm.
Fire in the hole!
Well, this is definitely not prime real estate to be standing.
Dropship!
Oh. Well, there we go.
Reinforcing!
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Thank you. Democracy has landed. Got a sample. Reloading! Throwing grenade! You will never destroy our way of life! Heavy, northwest. Requesting air support.
Here comes the cavalry.
Orbital inbound.
You have accomplished Liberty's will.
Requesting
Extract at
orbit.
your discretion.
Calling in reinforcements.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Roger. Pelican 1 will re-attempt pickup at extraction zone.
Reporting to the front.
Liam's leg removal
This is
service.
Pelican 1, requesting all Helldivers to enter the extraction radius.
Requesting air support. Reloading.
For democracy!
Throwing supply beacon. Last reload. Must defend prosperity.
Pelican 1, landing in progress. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty
Well, that was rough.
smiles upon your
A little bit.
triumph.
gonna go open the door a little bit. I think it closed because of the air conditioner's pressure. Now it feels warm in here because the circulation is not there. Oh, that is immediately a little bit better. Well, oh.
There's nothing sweeter than victory in the name of freedom.
One shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae.
Well, they've moved to DSS.
Operation accomplished. Your valor is beyond question.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
What about here?
Launch initiated.
Hey, Reckless, welcome. Oh, it goes. Just been doing some Helldiving today. We have a new war bond being announced. It is it's a fucking Warhammer 40k collab, and they dropped a teaser. We're getting a human-sized bolter pistol, and I am so fucking excited for that. So I'm doing my part. And tomorrow night I'll be playing Chivalry 2 with Raven. That's gonna be a good time. How goes with the Reckless Man?
Let them come. Let them brawl. Let them face
Calling
the
down support
insurmountable might of the
Requesting
Helldivers.
attack pack. Sending out an SOS. Requesting sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Drop ships. Sentry. Northwest. Requesting orbital. New mag. Sending in an eagle. Freedom forever. Ah!
Why'd it only teleport like 2 feet?
Bomb fabricator. West. 50 meters.
Main objective near your position.
I've like I said briefly, I've had a bit of a rough couple of days. Work's been
Rare sample
busy
acquired.
with stuff. I had to help move a couple of couches long into the afternoon, or well, early evening, I guess, at work. And doing that in like 115 degree fucking heat, not fun. And then something has upset my stomach in a really weird way, where it's like it's making me tired.
New mag.
Like I was yesterday I was doing some inventory stuff at work, and I was literally falling asleep trying to get it done for like a solid hour. I was just fighting that. And then I was trying to work today this morning, and I was just falling asleep. Like almost like getting close to falling asleep with the fucking wheel. And my stomach kind of hurt, and it's just been kind of a garbage time. I had to leave early because I can't really work very well or drive when I'm
Clear the area. Hellbomb. Affirmative.
when I'm weak like that, or when I'm driving like it's a couple of tons worth of vehicle.
Requesting
Not the greatest time.
Asset destroyed.
Rare sample collected.
Tagging map, north, 300 meters.
Requesting air support. Heavy, northeast, 50 meters.
I was in a bit of a depressive funk for like the last 2 weeks, so I haven't been as active or as streamy anywhere.
Reloading.
Finally kind of getting out of it, but I don't know, tummy ache and crap right after was really fucking inconvenient.
Requesting air support. Fire in the hole.
Supplies.
Fuck, I whipped it.
Requesting orbital. Outpost cleared.
Requesting sentry.
Sending in an eagle.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
How have you been, Reckless? I believe I have kvetched enough.
Orbital incoming.
Rare sample acquired.
Requesting air support.
Calling down a sentry.
Objective located. Southeast, 200 meters.
2 gunship factories.
Sub-objective near your location. Main objective near your position.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Get some! Get some!
Get an eagle. Hell bomb armed. Clear the area.
One step closer to mission completion.
Calling down a sentry. Supplies.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a hell bomb. Rare sample collected. I got the terminal. Hell bomb armed. Clear the area. Ah!
Sending in an eagle.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Got equipment.
Sending in an eagle.
Automaton outpost scrapped.
Requesting air support.
Heavy, northwest, 100 meters.
Thank you.
Affirmative.
Requesting sentry.
Tactical asset nearby.
Dropping a pin. Southeast, 300 meters.
Mag's empty.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
So we got a minefield up ahead. No biggie.
Requesting sentry.
Sending down sentry.
You will never destroy our way of life. Ah! Drop it. Orbital inbound. Thank you. Have a taste of democracy.
Whoa, okay.
Heavy south.
Enemy leading north. Close.
Sub-objective nearby.
Heavy south. Close. Heavy south. Close.
What is that emote? Is that... What is that? Oh, it's Hanu's tail wagon. Kind of hard to see. He's very small.
Hellbomb on. Clear the area. Hellbomb.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a hell bomb. Engaging terminal. Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
Requesting orbital.
Hellbomb north. Danger south.
Freedom spreads yet further. Extract when ready.
Calling in a hellbomb.
Feels good.
Modifying it. It's fun. It's better with friends, in my opinion. I mean, it's fun alone if you got like a good group of randoms, like a good team. It's one of those games where you don't. If you get mad at it, it kind of spoils the fun. So, like, if you die, you fucking die, and that's just how it goes. The game is just chaos. Other than the fact that most of the content would take a while or literal money to unlock. Oh, hi there. That's not good. That's also not good. That's a fucking lake. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Request approved. Reinforcements.
Calling in a
I
sentry.
recommend this game. It's fun.
Requesting sentry.
Can get a little repetitive sometimes. I usually pop in around whenever there's important stuff going on or like a new war bond. But these, as tumultuous as the
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
development / updating has been, because the community at large doesn't seem to know what it wants this game to be, and like the devs don't know, and then also like Sony just being literal bags of dicks the whole time,
That's called democracy!
it's still good. There's only been a couple of eras where the game has actually been not great, which was mostly whenever they were like quote-unquote balancing or not balancing stuff. I can't grab his fucking samples, can I? I can't. That's where Native died. And he died literally in 3 feet of water. Poor bastard.
Requesting air support.
Can't really swim well when you're wearing like 40 pounds of armor plus. I don't know, maybe it's like 20 pounds of armor. Like 20 pounds of armor plus gear.
Drop ship. Requesting orbital.
Sending in an eagle. Sending in an eagle.
Orbital inbound. Heavy. Extraction is available. Southeast.
And don't get me wrong about the most of the content is behind like kind of paywall-ish stuff. It is because you only get one warbond for free, and then warbond credit stuff for like doing big stuff isn't something they've really done yet. It'd be kind of cool though if they did, or if they had an edition of the game that gave you a couple of like warbond credits, so you can pick a few things. It'd be cool. But currently that's just not a thing. Sad. But I've half of the stuff that's half of the. No, you don't pay for missions. You pay for war bonds. War bonds are okay. So you have like war bonds are basically like equipment packages. You get one for free. It's the one that the game launched with. It's called Helldivers Mobilize, and that's got a lot of basic equipment like armor, primary weapons, secondary weapons. It's got stuff that's basically like the basic stuff, right? And then the other war bonds that are, you have regular war bonds and legendaries. Legendaries are like collaborations, which currently there's 2. There's about to be 3.
Another sample collected for democracy.
The legendary war bonds are 1,500 super credits, which that's the game's premium currency. Regular war bonds are 1,000. Now you can spend real money and get super credits, but you can play missions and you can loot them at places. At places of interest across the map, like stuff with this little symbol. You can loot them, and there's a chance that there's going to be super credits. There's also currently like farming methods for getting those, but one thing the community wants is, hey, can you give us like a good chunk of super credits for like completing a major order or like a personal assignment? That way we don't have to farm, and some of us don't have to spend money. But they haven't done that yet. I don't know if they will. It'd be kind of nice though. And then aside from war bonds, you also have the superstore. The superstore always ends up having an extra release of like armor, helmet, cape, a banner, sometimes a weapon, depending on like what warbond releases, because you always get a suit of armor and like equipment and stuff that releases with a war bond as like a, hey, if you can't get the war bond or don't want the war bond or something like that, here's something in the shop that shares like the same armor passive that we just came out with. Or like, hey, here's like an extra weapon that isn't included in the war bond.
Heavy.
That is a fucking missile
50
truck.
meters.
We should kill that right now.
Orbital inbound. Heavy.
That's
east,
another
50
tank.
meters. Watching orbital.
Requesting air support.
Can we shoot, please? I think I got it.
Heavy.
Yeah, I think I got
southeast, 50 meters.
But the stuff in the superstore, like an average suit of armor may run you like helmet, suit, and like cape, all of that business may run you 400 to 600 super credits depending on like what it is.
Reloading.
And most weapons are anywhere from like 200 to like 400. So the fun part about it is, and I say that semi-sarcastically, if a war bond drops,
New mag.
and let's say, and most of the time, if there's like 2 suits of armor in a war bond, like let's say like, oh, this war bond comes with a light suit and a medium suit. 9 times out of 10, when there's something in the superstore that is like a suit that coincides with that war bond, it's either an alternative version of the same class of armor, light, medium, or heavy, or it is the missing size that is not in the war bond. Like this suit that I'm wearing right here, just not the helmet. We had a World War I themed war bond not too long ago. This heavy suit is what was in the superstore. The light and the medium suit were what was in the war bond. And I love this suit. It makes fighting bots a lot easier because super tanky, a lot of armor, and explosive resistance. You can survive a lot of things wearing this suit of armor. You're just really slow because it's heavy.
Have a taste of democracy.
Requesting air support.
But I can show you the.
Shuttle launch in
I'll show you
20 seconds.
I'll show you what I have once we get out of here.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Which I have like 95% of everything. Oh, add
Another
lands.
sweeping victory for Super Earth.
Rip. Why is my room so fucking hot? I have it ventilating with my door open. Why you do this? Why? Yeah, leveled up. Yeah, top fragged.
No friendly fire incidents. Well done. You're doing democracy.
Are you back yet? It's been like a minute or so. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. So these are the war bonds. There's a lot of them, and this is the superstore. Like for our last package, this is a medium version of. We already had a medium in the war bond for like the exo experts, which is like exosuit stuff. This is the superstore suit, and I fucking love it. It's beautiful. One of my favorite new suits. But like, here's an example. This came in with the World War I themed at Trench Division. This came in alongside it. Good suit, and we also like shotgun with a bayonet and slam fire. It's literally a trench shotgun but like future. I love it. But here, all of these are like 1,000 super credits. This is a premium war bond. This is 1,500. We also have one that is with Halo. So we've got like the M90A, which I wish it was medium pen, not light pen, but it hits like a fucking truck. Suppress sub handgun, suppress submachine gun. It's a good deal, I guess. Did they get kicked or did they leave? Or did they lose connection? What happened? Oh, network connection. Oh, that gives me time to explain this. Like here's the one with the exosuit stuff. New gun. This war bond admittedly pissed some people off. It's okay in real money. I'll show you. Your best value ones, honestly, are either the 1,000 super credits for $10 or your 21 for 2,100 super credits. That's if you're not wanting to spend shitloads of money. The conversion rate is inconsistent here, as you can see. Don't ever do this. Don't ever do these two. You're literally losing 50 credits of super credits of value with this. You're losing like 125 with this. The ones I've always purchased, if I want to buy them or if I have to, because like half of everything in the game I have spent legitimate money on. I've probably spent an extra 80 or 90 bucks on this game for Warbond stuff. Worth it? Yeah, kind of, but it's because I like this game. If you don't like the game, or if you don't really want something, or if you're poor, farm. It'll take you several hours to get 1,000 credits, but you can farm it, and then you can just spend real effort instead of real money and time, of course. 13,000 will buy for $100. I mean, it's $100, but you'll be able to buy. Let's see, how many of these do they have? This one, if you buy Super Citizen Edition, you immediately gain access to it. Steeled Veterans. It's got a couple things. It's got the revolver I've been using, which is heavy penetration. It's currently the only regular gun that is heavy penetrating in a secondary slot. You got Liberator Concussive, different suits, incendiary shotgun, and this is literally a bolter, basically. It doesn't penetrate heavy, but it's basically a bolter. It's one of my favorites. It just doesn't have a lot of ammo, and it kicks like a fucking mule. And all of these suits have a passive servo assisted. 2 of them are medium suits. 1 of them is a heavy suit. You throw stuff further, like grenades you throw further, stratagem balls you throw further, and your arms and legs and torso and face have more like health, so that you don't become crippled as easily when you get shot and shit like that. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So okay, so not counting the premium, or not counting the legendary war bonds, which are 1,500, you can buy 13 of the 19 war bonds by doing that. However, it comes with the thing with this is if you buy the pack, you don't unlock everything in it. You have to spend, over here on the yellow currency, these are medals. You get medals by completing missions, completing operations, which are like clusters of missions. And then you also win them by doing your daily personal order, doing strategic opportunities, which are like side quests that sometimes can affect the main thing, or deny an enemy from doing a thing, or give us something special. Like, hey, here's like a free stratagem when you're fighting on this planet for like the rest of the thing because you guys did a strategic opportunity. It's like a little side quest that either gives you medals and a bonus, or it gives you a bonus, or it just gives you medals. And then when you complete major orders or sections of major orders at this point because they've splitting them up into chapters effectively, which is far better than they were doing it before. It's a lot more organized. You get a bunch load. It's usually like 40 or 50 medals, sometimes 55. And if you participate in the major order, like if you're online and you're doing stuff at the place that the major order takes place at or is along the path, you'll get credit. If you're offline, when a major order is completed and stuff like that, you won't get the credit if you weren't there for it. It used to not be like that. You could just sit there for like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, do nothing, play other things, log back on, and it was like, hey, 2 or 3 major orders have been completed. Here's like an extra 150 medals. They quit doing that because a lot of people were just like not playing the game to get medals instead of spending their effort. But you have to spend your medals to go through and like purchase things. So just because you buy it doesn't mean you can get everything immediately. And it does take a little while to go through one. Most of the time, by the time that I get a new war bond, my wallet is generally full because I usually play when the war bond is released so I can try stuff, so I can buy stuff. When I complete the war bond is usually when I take a little bit of a break. When they're about to release something I'm very interested in, I hop back onto the game and I start playing so that I could get more medals, get some extra super credits so I can spend it in the superstore and spend less money buying super credits. But like this gun, I think was like 20 or 30 medals. Most of your suits and stuff like that are between like 35 and 55 medals, sometimes like 60. Your little warbond or like color patterns for like your pod are the range varies quite a bit on that. But you also get 300 guaranteed super credits inside of a pack for medals. So you always get a little extra to spend in the superstore if you buy one and you don't have enough to like grab stuff. And most of the time these take, you can see the number of medals to actually finish it. 778 for this one, 888, 853. It's anywhere from like 600 something to like 800 medals. The highest one I think is like 888. And as far as ones that have been like my favorite, Steel Veterans has good stuff. Bolter and the Flamey Shotgun in particular are very, very good. The Revolver, very, very good. It's literally one of the most popular secondaries. This thing is not that great against most things. There are some factions, sub-factions, certain enemies this thing fucking shines on because it literally shoots tiny flashbangs and like knocks things back. It's pretty cool. It used to not be this in depth. It is now. You see, the funny thing about Helldivers 2 is they were only expecting anywhere from 40 to 60,000 players. Within a month, this game reached like 200,000. So it was 3 times larger than they thought it was going to ever be. And Arrowhead was always like a smaller team. So they had to expand the team. They had to increase the depth of the game. They had to like fast track a lot of things, which caused a lot of fucking problems. And then because the game grew a lot bigger, Sony was like cramming their fists down their asshole, trying to get them to do this and that. And like, oh, we're Sony. We want to make more money. We want everyone to have PlayStation Network accounts, even if you have a Steam account and everything, because we want people to log into our servers so that we can show that we have a great population on this game. And it's like, you need to fucking calm down, shut up, and let these people make their fucking money, please. And Sony never wanting to listen. But after like the first year of the game, it got a lot deeper and like a lot more like complex. They had no idea it was going to get this fucking big. Cutting Edge, couple of fun things. This one I wouldn't 100% recommend unless you want to whip out your PP, Plasma Punisher. Everyone calls it the PP. It used to suck, and now it's actually one of the best guns. It literally lobs a ball of plasma that's explosive, and it's a pump action shotgun. But it lobs one big. It's like a grenade launcher, but you get like fucking 8 or 9 shots in this fucking thing before you have to reload the canister. Very good weapon. I don't use it personally. I like my bullet guns. Plasma is situational. This war bond, I almost always recommend everybody to get Democrat detonation. You get a bunch of suits that have engineer kit, which is less recoil when crouched or prone, and then you get 2 extra grenades. No matter what grenades you have, you get 2 extra. You get one of my favorite assault rifles. It kind of kicks like a mule until you unlock attachments for it, which is another thing that took them like a year and a half to actually put in attachment system. And it's like, it's not super in depth, but there's a couple different ways you can build a firearm, mostly muzzle brakes, scopes, magazines, and underbarrels. This thing without the forward grip that you can see on my little model right here, and like the good muzzle brake and like my long scope, this thing fucking is not great without like an engineering kit suit, something that kills the recoil, or crouching or laying down to kill the recoil. This thing hits like a fucking mule. But this literally is one of the meta grenades, anti-tank. I don't like them. I think there's better options or different tools. I like using my grenade slot for chaff or for utility, not just for, hey, I want to kill that one big fucking thing right there. And half the time I always see like 2 people throw like 1 or 2 at like a Hulk or a tank or a Bile Titan or something. And then of course like 2 of them miss, or like both of them end up wasting all their grenades in like one encounter because they all try to throw their thermite at everything. And it's like, this is why I don't fucking bring them. This is why I bring a rocket launcher. Bolter sniper, bolt action bolter. It's okay. You can hit things at good range, but it detonates at like 150 meters, so it's only got so much range, but it hits like a fucking truck, and it penetrates heavy armor. So Hulks, tanks, you can wound them basically at any angle as long as it doesn't bounce. And it explodes like a grenade. It's pretty awesome. Fucking exploding crossbow. You can literally use like a bullet shield or a laser shield, or not a laser shield, like a projection shield. You can carry like fucking data drives and other things that are like that your dude has to hold in your hand, and you can still use the crossbow, and it's explosive and it does a shitload of damage. This thing one taps most chaff and like most medium-sized units. If not, it 2 shots. Literally perfect. I fucking love this thing. And grenade pistol, literally the greatest utility item, because you can close, you can kill chaff, you can shoot it certain weak points of certain things that are weak to explosive. You can close like bug holes. You can close fucking illuminate drop ships that are like landed and shit and spawning dudes. You can destroy fabricators. All you have to do is just lob this bitch into like the weak point. You put it in the hole. You get like 6 in reserve, and you get 8 if you have one that if you have a suit that increases your ammo capacity. I used this thing for so long. The utility secondary. So for those reasons, for the weapon, for the suits, for the weapons, the grenade, all that business, this is usually my first recommendation. Some people in the community are like, no, stop recommending democratic detonation. I keep getting killed by an eruptor, which is shut the fuck up, let the newbie learn. And 2, it literally like has some of the most useful starting utility, which is explosives and anti-tank. That isn't like your tertiary weapons or your stratagem weapons. Literally perfect. This one has cool guns. Halo battle rifle, basically. You can change the fire mode to like burst fire and like make it shoot faster, and then it's literally a battle rifle. It also has like no recoil. It's literally perfect. It's light pen, but it hits like a truck. I like it. Stun SMG literally shoots tiny flashbangs. Incendiary thing. Blue sneaky suit with like radar ping. Literal deagle, except instead of 50 action express, it's like 14.5 millimeter, and it's like snub. It hurts. It has a lot of recoil. It's okay. It's an okay pistol. Plasma weapon. This is why I don't use the Plasma Punisher. This thing shoots straighter and it charges up and does more damage. Just not as quickly. Viper Commandos. Fucking shotgun. Mini LMG because it shoots really fast. Sleeveless. Pocket shotgun. Throwing knives, which are only good if you're really trying to sneak. They're not good otherwise. And then, like, you know, skins, of course. This is when they introduced the skins part. War Crimes, Part 1. All flamethrower stuff. Pocket flamethrower. You got, you know, handheld flamethrower. You've got flamethrower shotgun. You've got reduced fire damage armors. You've got orange stuffs. War Crimes 2 Electric Boogaloo. All gas. Gas grenades. Literally my favorite, like, utility throwable. Gas confuses enemies and, like, blinds them and makes them really stupid. So sometimes they'll be shooting at you, then you chuck it at them, they get affected. They start turning different directions and just firing blindly. They often team kill their own units. It's pretty fun. It saves my ass a lot. Just about anything can get affected by gas as long as it's not, like, super massive. And it does damage over time. It used to only do damage over time, and they made it confuse things. Sterilizer. This thing used to suck. It took them, like, I shit you not, about 1.5 or almost 2 years to actually make this thing viable. It is just a gas flamethrower. Except it was garbage. Now it's slightly not. Fart dog, as I call it. Literally just a sterilizer, but on a dog. And this thing is far better than this thing the majority of the time, because it fires and forgets. It literally just does the thing for you. And stim pistol. But yeah, you've got other different stuff. This one's really meh, honestly. The shotgun has fallen off lately. This thing kicks way too damn hard, and the damage fall off for submachine guns kind of sucks. This is good. This is a very good handgun for a lot of different situations. This is when they started putting in actual stratagems into the packages. Anti-tank cannon. One of my favorite suit styles, which is extra ammo, less reload speed. Taser spear. Shield generator, fucking wrist shield. Flamethrower turret. This came out when they added the Illuminate. War Crimes Part 3, the Squeakquel. When you die with this, you get 2 extra grenades, and when you die with this armor, you fucking explode like a grenade. It's very funny unless you're around your teammates, in which it's hilarious. You can do all... I'm not even down the list, brother. This is a quasar rifle, which it basically shoots like light plasma. I don't know, just like gamma ray gun, but it shoots in like a pulse laser. Although it's not a laser, it's an energy weapon. There's another one in the cutting edge warbond, which was at the bottom, that is called a sickle. And you just have to worry about managing your heat with that, and you swap the heatsink out when it's too heavy. This son of a bitch, the more you shoot it, the hotter it gets. But the hotter it gets, the better armor penetration it gets, to the point where you're punching through heavy armor. But by the time you're punching through heavy armor, you've now lit yourself on fire, and it's hilarious. I love pairing this with a fire resistant suit, because then the burn damage becomes nearly negligible. I get a supply pack so I can keep stimming myself and just refilling my stims as I go. This thing, you can literally hold off an army with this thing and just stimming yourself in the neck multiple times and just letting the heavy penetration keep going while you're just lighting yourself on fire constantly and screaming. It's lovely. Mini nuke on a stick. This is literally just it's a grenade launcher with like an RPG warhead that is like a mini nuke. You have to aim up pretty damn high for this thing, but you take like a 15-meter radius and you just delete it. It's very nice. You don't get a lot of ammo with it though. You only get like 2 rounds, like maximum. Fucking drone grenade. You throw it up into the air, it flies around you unless there's a target nearby. If it finds a target, it just grenade. They work very well. I don't use them often because I like being controlled with it. But if you just throw like 4, 5, or 6 of them up into the air, and you know an army is coming, they just phew, 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 phew. It's pretty nice. And then here's the war crime part. We have a hell bomb, which is the giant nuclear bomb that you drop. Yeah, they shoved one into a backpack. You can turn it on, have your friends turn it on, and you can run straight into a crowd of dudes or an objective and blow it up. Or you can drop the backpack while it's active and try to run away through everything you're trying to kill and hopefully not die yourself. It works very well. Cowboy pack. Lever gun. This thing hits like a truck. The reload is just really slow, but this is good. Sidearm oriented armor, like less recoil, extra holster speed, stuff like that. Quasar revolver that literally just has to cool down. I've gone through missions hundreds of times without having to reload this thing because I just manage my heat well with it. Hovering jetpack as opposed to just jumping jump pack. Dynamite. This shit is deadly. I love it. I literally just throw it at like fabricators and shit and they explode because the explosive mass on it is crazy. Flag. Fucking little firework grenade that is a war crime because it's fire. Sword. Fucking rifle that is like a sideways M14, but it has a bayonet on it. We've actually got quite a bit of melee weapons. I can show those. Fucking like taser equipment. Literally a taser assault rifle. Damage is low, but the stun on it is pretty good. The armor is pretty good. Take less chest damage, less explosive damage. You do not bleed out. You don't take damage if you start bleeding out. Pretty good, honestly. Taser grenade launcher. It's a rotary as opposed to belt fed. Pretty nice. Taser pods. When you drop in your pod or anything drops, it makes a taser cloud. Taser guard dog. This thing most of the time gets your teammates killed because it's an arc thrower, but it's not very controlled. And one arc thrower blast 99.9% of the time will always kill your teammate unless they're wearing taser resistant armor, which there's only like 4 different armor passives across like maybe a dozen or so suits that actually resist arc damage. So more than likely you're going to kill your friends. Taser spike grenade. It is literally the same thing as like a thermite, except it tases the shit out of whatever you throw it at, except it does no damage. So people don't use it. This thing is actually damn near useless. I've tried it. It doesn't work very well. Control group. This is like crazy science bullshit. Bullet storm weapon. Caseless ammunition inside of a tube that it fires like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way down the tube. You can flip it you can flip it through like various firing speeds. You can make it a shotgun. You can make it fire every fucking bullet that is inside of it all at once, sending your character 10 feet backwards. It's hilarious, unless you're laying down. But it's hilarious. And if you have it in shotgun mode, or have it in volley, as in full fucking send, you can destroy most things with that damage output as long as you hit the weak points and like aim well. It's a very high skill weapon. Otherwise, it's like a decent assault rifle. Plasma launcher that if you overcharge will explode, in which you will die and anyone that is right next to you will also die. Last stand armor gives you some taser resistance. So yay, your taser friends will need like 2 hits to kill you. Your stims last 2 seconds longer, which is very, very nice. And then you get last stand mode, where if you take lethal damage, you're given some health back, and then you're given, or if you take damage that would have killed you, it procs, and you will slowly drain, slowly-ish, it takes like 15-20 seconds, you will start draining health, in which you can still stim yourself, but once it procs, you cannot save yourself. You are extremely slow. You do not become any harder to kill other than the fact that you should have died and now you haven't, and now you have a few seconds to last stand yourself. Laser sentry gun. Bigger version of the same suit. Arc grenades. It just lightnings out like 4 or 5 times and bounces around like a fucking bouncy ball. These are very nice, but they're also extremely dangerous because I get killed by these a lot because they just decide to bounce towards me when someone throws them, and I'm way too close to it. Teleporting backpack. This thing is very useful. You can do a lot of funny shit with this. You can teleport a max of 3 times before it explodes and you die, as you can see by the video there. If it's purple, you're safe. If it's orange, you will take some damage, or you will like break a limb. If it's red, you'll fucking explode. It's hilarious. It works very well. ODST pack. You have the MA5C, which is like the Halo 3 version of the assault rifle. ODST suit with an ODST cape. You always wear a cape, so you can't see the back. We have Dare's armor from the Oni chick that was in ODST that went with the crew, the only woman on the team who is not on the team. You have her armor and an Office of Naval Intelligence cape. Suppressed SMG, shotgun, like I kind of showed you this one already. Dust Devils. This was literally like a Dune themed one because we were literally going to a bug world where they have giant fucking bug worms that you have to either run away from or kill. So it was very appropriate to have like a Dune themed armor. AR-2 Coyote. Incendiary assault rifle, medium penetration. Literally one of the best assault rifles in the game. Highly recommend it. Low recoil without attachments. Even lower recoil with them. It's literally perfect. It's really good for like bugs and illuminate. Not so much for bots because bots are slightly fire resistant. Gas spear. It is a gas grenade, a small gas grenade shoved into a harpoon that can penetrate tank armor. It also confuses things that hit it. This suit, you get resistance to elemental damage by 40%, and you get extra throw range. It's pretty aight. Expendable napalm launcher. Literally war crime in a can because you get fucking 2 of them. It is a cluster munition that lights shit on fire. It works very well. If you're really close, it is very dangerous. Mini nuke silo. I like this. I like bringing this thing on bots because factory striders, certain objectives, just you drop it, you grab the remote, you get in position, you point, you click, you fire and forget. The missile takes care of the rest. Pineapple grenade. Cluster munition hand grenade. Explodes into like 8 different pieces and then those explode. A little dangerous, but it's a fun grenade. Python commandos. More lack of sleeves. Well, some of them. We got a grenade launcher assault rifle with this one. Light penetration with an underbarrel on it. Pretty good. The hot dog. It's a drone, but it has a flamethrower on it. This one is very good. It'll hurt you sometimes, but or your friends if everything is a little too close, but it works very well. Fire damage is very, very good. Chainsaw. Giant chainsaw. Oh, ads. I'll wait. I'll chill. God damn it, ads interrupting my fucking autism. Welcome back. Continuing. Chainsaw. You can literally call down a chainsaw. It's a little unwieldy because most things do have a melee attack. They've had to like rework how this thing staggers, how its damage is dealt, like 4 fucking times to make this thing like viable. It's literally just like a chainsword. It's pretty awesome. We don't have a chainsword yet. I kind of hope the Warhammer Warbond has an actual secondary, which most melee weapons are actually secondary weapons, so they take like the slot of your handgun and shit like that. We don't have a chainsword. I want a chainsword, although it will probably do a lot less damage than this thing does, which doesn't show the damage values. You have to look on the wiki for that shit for some reason. But they've had to rework this thing a few times. It's unwieldy, but when you actually can learn how to use it properly, and you get the staggering effect on like the big stuff where you're literally just sitting there like chainsawing through their armor and shit. It works very well. It just does not work very well for crowds unless they're like in single file. If you get surrounded, you're going to have a bad fucking time. But for single target big stuff, oh, you could just cut them down. As long as you don't get smacked first. Belt-fed minigun from a backpack. Burt. A lot of recoil, so you need to like crouch or like lay down and not move, but you can just put like 1,200 rounds downrange like it's nothing. Killzone Warbond. Before, they did a Killzone collab. It was not a Warbond. It was all in the Superstore. It is now all in a Warbond that they dropped. So anyone who wasn't there for it can now have it. It just took them like a year and a half to get that done. You get 2 suits that give you 50% elemental resistance with no other buffs. It used to be this suit and this suit were kind of the metas for fighting shit that dealt a lot of elemental damage, while you yourself did a lot of elemental damage, just so you wouldn't die as easily. You get the STA-52 assault rifle, which it's literally just, it's statistically the same as a Liberator, but it has a drum magazine with 56 rounds as opposed to like having to unlock a 60 round drum for like a Liberator. It doesn't have a scope. It has some really nice iron sights, and this is a flashlight. It is not a grenade launcher, which kind of sucks. Some people want this to be reworked because in Killzone, like 2 of the game's variants of this have like an underbarrel shotgun or a grenade launcher on it, which an underbarrel shotgun I would fucking love. I want one really badly. Then you have the Plaz 39 Accelerator, which is a triple shot burst plasma sniper rifle. This thing's actually pretty good. It puts the 3 bursts puts a lot of damage downrange. It just chews through ammo really quickly. I like using it with the armor sets from Urban Legends to get more ammo and better reload speed, because then you get like 3 extra magazines, which is like 9 shots, and that's actually quite a bit for this weapon. And then STA-11 submachine gun, high fire rate, decent recoil. You can't put attachments on it. There's no flashlight. There's no muzzle brake. Nothing like that. It just has clean iron sights, and it shoots kind of quick. There are like 3 SMGs within the same fire rate, recoil, and damage profile that are better than it, however, so it's kind of worthless. Unless you just like the look, because it's literally a PP-19 Bison. Redacted Regiment, the stealth one. Stealth DMR, stealth suits. This is a needle gun that shoots like gas darts, and it penetrates heavy armor, which I don't know how, but it works. Fucking stealth assault rifle. Medium stealth armor as opposed to light. Lure mine. This literally like beeps and makes a noise and has a red flashy light, and then it's considered a hostile target to the enemies. They'll either try to approach it and smack it, investigate it and step on it, or they will shoot at it and it will get their attention. If you're fighting stuff that is melee only, you can literally throw this onto like a building that is like 15 feet up, and they will just gather around it trying to melee it, and they can't because it's 15 feet up there and they're all melee, so they'll just stand around there like idiots, like swinging their arms up. It's funny. So you can distract like an army with this until they like manage to smack it or shoot it or something. And then C4, literally one of my favorites. You get a backpack of 6, and then you get a detonator with 1 extra for a total of 7 before needing resupplies. You can throw them, you can resupply, you can throw more, you can resupply, you can throw more, and detonate them. I've literally seen a little video of a dude putting these on every fabricator, every turret, every Hulk, just sneaking around an entire map, planting every C4 that is necessary to blow every fucking thing up on the map. And then standing on top of a mountain and pulling the trigger on it, and him just like spinning in a circle as the entire world around him explodes. It's literally perfect. Siege Breakers. This one was funny. Laser shotgun. This was a great weapon back in the first game. It's kind of okay in this one. It's not the best. C4 hammer is literally an explosive brick tied to a sledgehammer. If you run out of ammo, you have a sledgehammer. It still does a lot of damage. The armor was kind of cool. It's kind of cool looking. You get extra armor, and then if you take damage, you get stamina back, which is, it's okay. Not my favorite. Giant mini nuke on a stick. Well, now you have a mini nuke launcher. It's slightly bigger than an ultimatum, but it's a nuke on a stick. It's perfect. And then belt-fed grenade launcher. And a little shield generator grenade. You throw it on the ground, it makes a tiny bubble that can fit 1 or 2 people in there, and you huddle in it, and it helps. I kind of forget this exists. I need to bring it more often, especially against the bots. World War I simulator. SMG with an underbarrel flamethrower. This thing is very good. Shovel. Most of the time, if you want a shovel, you got to go to points of interest on the map, and you got to pick up a shovel, but it takes up your third weapon. Now it's a secondary. You can smack things with it. You can dig holes with it. It's not the most useful every time you want to bring it, but I mean, hey, a shovel's a shovel. You can dig foxholes. You can dig short trenches. It's got some utility. These armor sets are weird in that they all have a slightly different effect, but they all share 50% explosive resistance, including the one that looks like a suit of knight armor. Giant anti-tank grenade. Short ass throw distance, but it's basically a mini nuke on a stick. It's lovely. Backpack fed flamethrower. Literally one of my favorite new additions. It's a pocket. Well, I mean, you become a war crime. It's very good. And then we have a Luger. The Luger is the second medium penetrating handgun that is bullet fed. We had the Verdict, which is the Deagle. We had the little Quasar revolver thing that was medium. This does less damage than both, but has more ammo, and it refills by stripper clips 6 rounds at a time. So you can fire say 8 rounds, reload, and now you've got, instead of having, it's got 12 in the mag, so if you have 4 in there and you reload, you'll get 10 because it reloads 6 at a time. It doesn't do 1 at a time. It's all in stripper clips. So if you fired 3 rounds and you want to top it off, nope. You got to shoot 3 more times to get the 6 empty, and you got to reload it then. It works pretty well, though. It also is a gyrojet gun. Because, of course, it can't just be a regular-ass Luger. This thing is specifically designed to penetrate medium armor, 1, do decent damage, 2, and 3, the gyrojets have knockback. So you can put a couple of rounds into something that's charging you and stop it in its tracks. I don't see this handgun used more often, which is a fucking shame, because when you actually use it for its utility as well as its damage, it is very good. It is very good, other than having only 12 rounds and the reload being maybe a little bit long without ammo perks. And here's the newest one. It's all about mechs. The first medium penetrating one-handed submachine gun. This thing is lovely. It is literally just statistically exactly the same as a Liberator Penetrator, which is assault rifle, but same exact stats, slightly different ammo capacity, but it's got over double the fire rate. It's literally perfect. I already have this thing pretty high leveled up. Expendable bullet stored machine gun. You get 2 of them that get dropped from a pod, and they both have 300 rounds, and they shoot at 800 rounds a minute, if not faster. Pretty useful. It's like in a little emergency. Oh, there's a horde right there. Hey, I take one. You take one, and just brrr. Very good. Very good. The suits just let you walk and run faster, which is pretty nice. You can actually outpace some of the faster stuff, or at least buy yourself time, and you get to slide longer. Even though it looks physically impossible to do so, you slide longer. Missile handgun, anti-tank, the explosive component penetrates medium armor, pocket RPG. Works pretty well. Doesn't kill the biggest of things, but it will do damage. Anything that's like a small version of a big thing, it does a lot of damage to it. Just may not kill it. Lumberer exosuit. This one has an anti-tank gun on one side and a flamethrower on the other. Your two base mechs that you will have access to is a Patriot, which has a medium penetrating minigun on one side, and a 14-shot rocket pod of anti-tank missiles on the other. Then you have the Emancipator, which is a quad autocannon. You get two autocannons one side, two on the other. It's a mirrored thing. They're both very good. You just use them slightly differently. And then you got this, the Breakthrough. There is a flak shotgun on one side that is a revolver that you reload cylinder by cylinder, and a shield on the other. The shield basically just adds extra. It's basically just a thing to point at the enemy as you charge them. You can also smack things with it to either stun or kill or fling way the fuck that way. You can literally throw things with it, basically. If you have a Helldiver stand on top of the shield, like get on the mech, but stand on top of the shield, but behind it, you see the damage hitbox is like in front of the shield. The throw hitbox is all around the shield. If you stand behind the shield, but on top of it, and someone melees with it, you'll fucking fly. So you can just throw someone like 100 meters fucking that way and like get incredible distance or do some funny shit. And the flat cannon is heavy penetrating, but the spread on it is very aggressive because it is a very short barrel. However, heavy pen does most things that aren't like full-on fucking tanks that aren't hitting the weak points. So you can kill most things with it if you get close enough. Half of the cylinder, the whole cylinder, is generally enough to kill most things. If you're close enough, it chews through chaff pretty well. With a few rounds, you can like clear a horde, or like a full cylinder, you can clear like a bug patrol or a bot patrol, and then you can just stomp on everything or smack things with the shield to finish it off. Works pretty well. Also works great for anti-air. If you got like the bug birds or the squiddy stingray, which is like a plasma bomber, or maybe less so the bots like gunship thing. It's mostly the bug birds and the stingray. This thing can take them out. If one pellet hits the wing of a bug bird, it's gone. It literally just falls and dies out of the air. It's wonderful for anti-air. Literal sky broom. Yeah, let me show you the melee weapons. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. I do want to hop off very soon so that I can actually get my sleeps. Cool weapons I've got. Judge Dredd pistol. This came in conjunction with the Force of Law one. It is literally a gyrojet, like, smart pistol. It locks onto shit and it shoots them. It shoots in bursts, semi-auto. You can also put it on unguided, but the projectiles are very slow, so I usually just keep it on guided. Really good at shooting particular things or shooting at things through smoke or fog that you cannot see but the gun can see. Here's of course the Luger, big revolver, ODST pistol, complete with like cool iron sight and everything. Suppressors are very fun in this game. It just took them way too long to make. Stun spear, pretty good damage, and it's a spear, so you got reach. Shovel. Here's the sword that you saw. This is a stun baton. These were the first two like melee weapons. I think the stun baton came first, and then these two. It was these two, and then we got the spear. And then the combat axe was like shortly after. We also have a machete. The difference between all of these is basically like damage value and swing speed. All of these do medium penetration, but like, shovel, 1.28 seconds, 165 damage. The sword, you can also shovel, and it also stuns because you're hitting things with a fucking shovel. The sword swings faster, does more damage, but doesn't have a stun component as hard. This thing, same damage as a shovel, except it's a little bit faster, and you stab with it, and it has range, so you can only like hit one or two things in front. The axe is probably the best one if we're talking one-handed weapons. The swing speed is like slightly slower, but that extra damage goes a long way. The machete, it's okay. It would be cooler if it was like slightly faster swing speed, but it hits really fucking hard. I just don't like it because it's very slow. Missile pistol, stim, pocket flamethrower, plasma pistol. That. Here's all those grenades. We got things like regular frag grenade, giant frag grenade, war crime frag grenade, big giant frag grenade. All of the frag grenade's entire family, because it's the pineapple. Taser grenade that murders. Fuck everything in the like 10-meter radius grenade. Impact grenade. Impact smoke screen grenade. Impact incendiary. The drop shield. Flashbang stun grenades that are like tasery, but it's like a flashbang. War crime gas grenade. The lure mine. Drones. Regular smoke grenade. Thermite. The urchin. It's worthless. Throwing knife. And then this baby. Like guns. You got all these different assault rifles. Light penetration, medium penetration, different types of ammunition types, different jobs, different rates of fire, different attachments. Pick your fancy, as long as you have it unlocked, of course. Marksman rifles. You saw this thing. We also have this, which is kind of a worthless rifle, but it's kind of a meme weapon. When you're living in the Super Earth, like, Federation, you basically get one of these when you turn 16. You get one for free because they want you to join the army. It's literally just a bolt action and 30-06 with a bayonet, and it works. Sadly, you can't put attachments on it, which I kind of wish we could, but you can camo it up when you level it up. The damage is a little low. Frankly, I wish it was at 200 or like 220 instead of 180, because then it would actually be able to compete with other things. But it's fun, and you have a bayonet. There's the lever gun. This is my marksman rifle. I don't have a scope on it. I have the iron sights. Light penetrating marksman rifle. This one has shitloads of ammo. Medium penetrating. This has a lot less ammo, but it still hits pretty hard. It just kicks pretty far. Light penetrating P90. This is literally basically a P90. War crime submachine gun with the flamethrower. There's the STA-11. Suppressor. This is the starting submachine gun you get in Helldivers Mobilize. It shoots slowly. It's a Sten gun. It's okay. It looks like it does a lot of damage, and it does, but damage fall off at range with submachine guns is pretty aggressive. So it's like, if you need to use a submachine gun, you don't have anything else, it'll work, but as far as submachine guns go, I don't recommend it unless you need to use it. I mean, I don't really like the design of this particular one. I think this one looks better. It's literally like the same chassis, just with a different underbit and like an integrated foregrip here for aiming. I like the look of this one better. It just does less damage, but it shoots like flashbang rounds. Shotguns. This is just wall of lead pump action. It feeds out of 2 tubes that you can see the shells lined up in here and in here. It's a KSG. This is a KSG, basically. Except it's the KSG shotgun. The loading tube is actually on the bottom and the barrel's on top. This is reversed, but it's literally a KSG. KSG with slug rounds. This thing hits like a fucking truck, and you can basically use it like a marksman rifle, as long as you can hit things past 50 yards with it. The halt, this thing actually switches between ammo types. Light penetration is stunning rounds, which it shoots taser rounds. Medium penetration, it shoots armor-piercing flechettes. So you can, and each of the tubes are holding different ammo types. So you literally just swap between them as you need to. or stick to one if that's what you want to use. Fire shotgun, just incendiary rounds. Trench gun, slam fire, bayonet, literally perfect. Double barrel shotgun that shoots fucking like 10 gauge rounds. Literally Doom Guy shotgun. Halo shotgun. If this thing was medium penetration, this thing would be literally the best thing ever. But it's light pen, and it does a shitload of damage. It being light penetration is what ruins this weapon. Otherwise, it is very good and very cool. But medium penetration is kind of a want for this thing. Because you want to shoot the big things, but if you don't hit the weak point and hit it with most of the spread, that damage goes fucking nowhere. Magazine fed, fully automatic shotgun. You can also get box magazines for it. This one fires buckshot. This one fires birdshot, as in this is a wall of fucking lead. It also has like the most ammunition possible. Each magazine comes with 26 rounds, and you have 8 fucking magazines if you're using the drum, which is what this thing starts with. This thing also is Warcrime shotgun. It starts with the flamer mag, but if you want better ammo economy, you pick one of these too, because this one actually has less total ammunition compared to these, simply because it's too powerful otherwise. Crossbow, that thing, PP, lightning shotgun. This thing is okay. It works. Just doesn't have great range on it, but it works. Laser rifle. It literally just shoots a beam that eventually will overheat the gun, and then you're going to swap ice out. Sickle. Just pulse laser fucking energy cannon. Pulse laser energy cannon that lights you on fire and does double the fire rate. Laser shotgun. Fully automatic or semi-automatic plasma rifle. If this thing had one extra magazine in reserve, I would use it a lot more often. Otherwise, it's like you got to bring an ammo bag to keep yourself fed, because this thing will go through ammo like fucking crazy. Works pretty well though. It's just very ammo hungry. It's also outclassed by this thing, which you get one extra magazine, but 5 less rounds, but this thing charges up and does a lot of fucking damage. And then Bulletstorm, Flamethrower, Bolter. You got a lot of things to choose from, and somehow still not enough things to choose from. Oh. Hold up. Did we do the thingy?
The enemy is attempting to seize one of our planets. We must join the defense.
Okay, we didn't recapture it, but we did do the strategic
Decide
objective.
upon which battleground you shall spread liberation.
So we've got to punch through... We have 3 days and 5 hours to punch through Vega Bay and attempt to capture this. And according to intel reports, there's going to be a lot of unit resistance on this planet, which may be difficult. Okay, here's like a rough estimation of all the community's stats. Sometimes there were periods of time where it wasn't recording it properly, but we have killed almost 400 billion with a B. 400 fucking billion things. Bugs, bots, illuminate, big, small, structures, 400 fucking billion. With only 8.5 billion KIA. And it only cost almost 2 trillion bullets. The KD ratio of the entire Helldivers community, we'll just do 400 billion. I literally have to turn my phone calculator sideways for this. It's such a large number. Flip, you bastard. Not camera. Go back to the calculator. There we go. 400 billion divided by 8, 5. The entire community has a KD ratio of 47, which means we're still killing more of the enemy than they are killing of us. We have only gone through 1/1/6 of the entirety of Earth's current 2-day population. Them's are good fucking numbers right there. And then if you go into different sectors, it tells you specifically. So you can see where there have been the greatest slaughterhouses. When we had to go here, this is where we did the Dune War Bond when it came out. The bugs basically have like a spore cloud that is in space and it's like toxic, and they terraform places with it. This is where we had to fight giant worms and like a new variant subfaction of the bugs. 80 fucking million of the deaths was literally on the first week. Like when we had to go in there and like do the thing, 80 million of the 92 million was literally that same like event. We got fucking slaughtered. Over here, where's Malevelon Creek? Let me show you where our... Here it is. Malevelon Creek. This was the community's first, like, big epic thing. This was our Vietnam. We had a lot of stuff going on with the bug front at the time, and the bots were only, like, right around here. Certain divers were trying to hold this particular planet. It's like a constantly eclipsed, like low ground jungle world with like barely any mountains, hills, or trees. It's literally just trees and rocks, and shrubbery is the only cover. And it's also dark like all of the fucking time. There was a great number of Helldivers that were trying to basically hold this or retake it during the war, because the bots were starting to get over here, they were starting to get over here, and they were just like, no, if we hold this, we stop them from grabbing these two, which stops them from spreading like elsewhere. For like a solid month, there was a small sect of the community that literally was just playing on it in order to like hold it. And there was like many like propaganda things of like the community was making their own propaganda and shit to like hype it up and stuff, and like, hey, we fucking need support over here, we got to take this, we got to hold it, do your part and all that stuff. This was literally Vietnam, because when it was them, it was a completely lost cause. The devs, however, recognized it with all the propaganda and all that. Oh, okay. I will enjoy it, gummy bear. welcome back. I was enjoying some gummy bears and gummy worms. So anyway, in short, because I got to start getting ready for bed. The community was holding it. We eventually lost it. We had to go do bug stuff. Bots took it over, and they pushed the territory back, so we didn't have access to the creek anymore. We started pushing the bots back, and the devs themselves recognized, because of all the propaganda, because of the great effort by like a 5-digit number of Helldivers trying to hold this fucking world, that they're like, let's actually make it in canon that this was literally like the Helldivers version of like Vietnam at the start of the war. So when we finally liberated it, which I believe the anniversary is, I think it's in May is when it is. It's Malevelon Creek Reclamation Day. It's like May 6th or 7th or something like that. I have to look it up at this point. I've forgotten it. But we have we created an in-universe fucking holiday for the liberation of Malevelon Creek. And then when the bots tried to swoop in and like grab at it again, yeah, they didn't take it. They didn't take it back. We pushed them out in like 2 fucking days. It was kind of awesome. We just told them fucking no. Just no. Cool shit like that. When the Illuminates showed up, they were fucking around with stuff. We had a giant terror fleet come in out of a black hole out of a wormhole, sorry, that we accidentally made trying to make bug spray that like stops the bugs in their tracks and murders them. They evolved through it. That's how we got this fart cloud. That's how we got all of this. Because it was a wormhole, we think we might have sent fragments or the entire world of bugs that was on here into these guys' like homeland, wherever the hell they came from. So they were dealing with that for a few months, and then they came to come kill us. At first they sent like a terror fleet through to like destroy stuff. Like they blew up Mars, they blew up these planets, and then they were just like, yeah, we're just gonna take the wormhole and we're just gonna shove it towards Earth. And then we stopped it right here, but they broke like 3 planets. This was fucking intense. And then when we stopped them from moving it, they sent another terror fleet. The fight for Super Earth is when Xbox, I think, got this game, like when they got access to it, and it literally was a global event. And we had like different continents. The different continents are like sectioned off for like sectors and stuff like that on the planet, but a lot of the nationalities or people that are from one continent or another stuck to their own kind. But as sectors of Super Earth started to fall, you had to have some of them like migrating to other bits. So like one of the ones that never fell was Asia. Asia never fell. It barely fucking moved because the Chinese, yeah, it's PlayStation, PlayStation PC initial release, and then Xbox like about this time last year. It's only been on Xbox for about a year. But like the Chinese on the fight for Super Earth, they were pulling overtime. Like legitimately they actually were. They were not letting these alien fucking scum take over Asia. Eventually America like falls, right? We couldn't hold it. Americans actually have to work, unlike some Asian countries that you can literally just like sit in your room and have no life and all of that kind of shit, you know, hikikomori type shit. When America fell, we all migrated towards like the European side, but mostly to the Asia and China side. We had fucking Asians, Americans, we had language barriers, we had dialect barriers. That shit did not matter. For a couple of weeks, the entirety of Earth was united with one fucking cause, which is kill those alien bastards. And it was fucking beautiful. It was legitimately fucking beautiful. I had the pleasure. Oh, Hey, Star! Hello! Sadly, I was about to get off, but I'm tizzing about the history of
We cannot let
Helldivers
the enemy any closer
because it's
to
fun.
Super Earth.
I've been doing this to Reckless. I was recounting the tale of when we had to shoot some alien bastards off of Super Earth, and it became like a thingy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you kind of showed up a little late. If you're around tomorrow, though, I'll be on a lot longer because I don't have work on Saturday, and I'll be with Raven, and we'll be swinging swords at other people in Chivalry 2, and it's gonna be a good time. But like I said, with Super Earth, fucking, it was literally a thing that united like several nations across the world as far as like gamers and stuff were concerned. Language barriers didn't fucking matter. Nationalities didn't fucking matter. It didn't matter if someone is speaking Chinese, Japanese, Arabian, fucking French, English, like different African dialects. It didn't fucking matter. It was literally just we're all one people and we gotta shoot some digital aliens. It was fucking beautiful. Why no work soon? Well, I have to work in the morning. That's the thingy. But like I said, no work on Saturday, so like I can be up quite a while. God, my throat is dry. I've been talking for a long time. What time is it? Oh fuck! It's already almost 10:30. I want to actually get a decent night's sleep. I've had a rough couple of days. Tuesday was really rough at work. It was hot. I had to move some heavy shit around like all day. Spent an extra hour at work doing that kind of stuff, and then my tummy hurt like today and like yesterday a little bit, and I've been like fighting falling asleep within hours of actually waking up on a decent night's sleep. My tummy hurted and I need to actually rest. I actually feel like decent today finally, for like 2 days of being lethargic and like damn near wanting to fall asleep at the wheel, which is not optimal. So I've got to I gotta get ready for bed. But Star, thank you for showing up even though it was late. Really, I appreciate it. I hope you had fun on your own streams. I would have popped in on yours, but I had my own stuff to do here. Just to get my own thing. Fucking, you're welcome, Reckless. I hope the autism wasn't too overwhelming. As you can tell, I am passionate about this game. I really like it. I like the equipment. As much as tumultuous as this thing's development has been, because the devs be stupid, the community be stupid, and Sony be stupid, I love what it represents, which is chaos, fun, shooting the shit out of stuff with your friends or with random people, and unity among the human species. As well as like turbo space fascism, but only like kind of ironically, because actual turbo space fascism is only funny when you're not living in it and when it's not real. Otherwise, it's kind of horrific. You love the Tism rants. Well, you missed the whole thing. You all can go back and check the VOD if you want to. Just check like the last hour and you'll find it. I've literally been like talking nonstop for like 45 minutes. I think it's been about 45 minutes. Time flies when you're autisming. But I gotta go to bed. Why is it still fucking hot in my room? The sun is down. The AC's been on. Why? Alright. I'll be around tomorrow night. I'll be on with Raven. I don't know when exactly I'll be on, but I'll be up for a long while. I hope to see some of you people there. If you want to pop me a follow, go right ahead. And, yeah. I'll be here. Y'all have a wonderful night. I gotta go sleepy sleeps. Bye.